Hi everyone, we're here in Greg and Vera's garden and we're just going to have a quick chat about why you decided to open the garden for the trail. So over to you guys.
Okay.
We've been opening for a while for a range of things, permaculture day, blitzes and things, because when we first started, we wish we'd seen other people's places and learned from their mistakes as well as their successes. And so we really made a mind up early, don't wait till it's perfect because you'll never open, right? And so once we open and we have people come, I'm always surprised at how much others are already doing. And as they're wandering the garden, asking the questions and telling them what they're doing as we check in, I said, well, why aren't you open? Because people could, oh, we this, and there's always the, we don't want to disappoint, we isn't ready yet. And this last rain has been the best because it was so destructive to so many gardens. Too much rain, things are dying. The tomatoes went berserk, and we're going, God, what are we going to show them? And Vera made a very good point.
And that was that because I was a bit worried, and I thought quite a few other people would be about opening up a garden where it looks like some part of it's been destroyed. But I realised that one of the things about a permaculture garden, particularly if it's been going a couple of years, is that you do start to see permaculture in action and in infrastructure. And particularly I thought, even if we had nothing growing here, we've set up a water system, a grey water system, a water collection system. We've planted and placed raised garden beds in according to the land and where and how the water will be captured and flowed. So there's still a lot of things to show. Where is the sun? You talk to people about, I planted these beans here because they're going to get the most sun, and that's where we're getting our western sun. So there's still a lot to teach people, even if there's actually nothing growing in the garden yet. It's how you've already set it up so that it's good to go. And that's why I thought, look, rain, hail or shine, people are going to come, they're going to learn stuff. Yeah.
And then it turns out there is stuff to show, and things are growing. This kale stopped earlier. It's from the earlier part of the year, and
looks
it's
healthy.
going. I mean, I'm eating off that every day in either a stir fry or a soup or something like that. The basil won't quit, so we've been drying slowly, taking it away, drying it for the winter season, and it
And
just
you've got
keeps on
heaps of
rocking.
beans still
the
up
beans
there.
we've let a lot of them go to seed. The comfrey's going crazy. The chickens are getting a lot of scrap, and there's a lot to share. The coffee trees thriving. So the more closer we have things to jungle, it's working really well, right? And the other beds, we've cleaned them up. The seedlings are in the trays ready to go as soon as it dries up. So Vera's point, I thought, that's it. Getting the systems in place, the structures, so when severe events happen, it's wet now, it's going to be dry soon. We can be able to deal with both. So we had to go from collecting water to digging a trench and making sure we had exit of water, right?
Yes.
And it's working. The chickens, we had to buy gumboots for all of them, but that was the only problem for the mud there. So I really want to encourage people, don't wait till it's done, because what's going to happen, two things mainly. People will come and learn from you anyway because they're not where you are, or you'll learn from them and you'll get some improvements from your garden. You cannot lose. You cannot lose.
Yeah.
And the more gardens are open, the more that becomes normal. And instead of people just walking on our street, we have a lot of walkers and we bring them in and we talk. This is going to get the word out. This is normal. This is normal.
Yes.
Shopping in the grocery store for canned food or frozen food, that's not normal. So I just want to say to people, get over it, start sharing. You can't lose.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And just a last question for me. So has it been an enjoyable day? I mean, I know it's a bit wet at the moment.
Surprisingly, yes. Meaning, I was worried, but when we opened at 12, and it was really pissing down. And so I got here, and I didn't think anyone was to show up. So I thought, what are you gonna do with all this water? I went, put the gurney on, cleaned all the mud from the last rain, so the driveway would be clean for everybody. There's me like an idiot in the rain for about an hour, gurneying the entire driveway, having a ball, because boys and gurneys, it's like a laser beam for us. And then by the time the rain stopped, the driveway was done, and everyone's coming up, and I went, are you kidding me? There's permaculture in action.
Yeah.
What's this problem? What's it a solution to?
It's fun too because you know that you're giving back. It's one of the principles of permaculture that you share. You share your goods, your yields, and in this instance, we're sharing what we've done. They can see that, but the questions that people are asking are great, and miraculously, we have answers for them
Most of the time.
most of the time.
Because that's
And
the
if
other hesitation. Like some people think, oh, I don't know enough. I'm too new at it. But
There's always someone that knows less. There's always someone, and you know what? They paid the money to come on the tour to learn something.
Yeah. And the thing is too, with the amount of information that's available technologically these days, if people ask questions and I don't know or they don't know, it's like let's both look
And
that
we
up.
look it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a point of that's been great. You've given me something to research, and so I'll do that next.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the simplest of things. You throw it out there for. Oh, and by the way, you can take your kitchen scraps and bury them in the garden. Don't wait for a worm farm. And these people went, "Oh my God, Harry, that's what we should." That was the biggest gift to them, and I almost didn't say it because it seemed so obvious.
Yeah.
So you never know what they need. Just
Yes.
tell your story and then meet some lovely people. That's the last piece I got to remind you. Only people who care about the planet and each other are coming on these things. You're going to meet the nicest people who want to do good, right? And why turn that away, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's fun. It's very energizing, actually. We thought we'd be buggered, but we've had, because we thought one person after the other, we've had non-stop since it opened up. But it's very energizing to get that energy from other people as well, because they're new and they want to do more, and this is inspiring to them. You think, okay, what we're doing is working. It's good. So I can highly recommend doing this. Yeah.
Awesome.
You
Well,
better make a stop, otherwise we'll
Yeah.
keep going on.
well, thank you very much, Greg and Vera, for sharing your garden and for being part of the trail.
All right, good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Bye.